Okay, I had to make a video on this. So apparently, and I heard on Undisputed that, I think it was Undisputed, yeah, Undisputed, that Bill Belichick might retire from the Patriots or leave the Patriots after this year or pretty soon. They're saying, I'm going to talk about after this year because Bill Belichick didn't want to give up Jimmy Garoppolo. Because, Tom Brady says, oh, I want to play till I'm at least 45 to 50, you know. And Belichick, he ain't about that, I don't think. Because, you ask other people, they're like, yeah, you can do it. But they asked Bill Belichick several times about that, and he's like, well, yeah, right? Brady's all, oh, yeah, I can still do it. I've still got good years. And all Bill Belichick is just says, yeah, right? That's all he says. So I don't think he has in mind keeping Brady that long. And I think some games this year, Brady showed signs of regression. I've heard both ways. I've heard he had really good games. But, as we know, sometimes, like what happened with Peyton Manning, all of a sudden, and I don't think Brady is at that age yet. The year before, Manning threw 55 touchdowns. Then the next year, boom, he wasn't doing very good at all. So, and I think Bill Belichick knows that. I mean, keep in mind, think, oh, is Brady smarter than Belichick? Is Belichick smarter than Brady? Belichick is much older than Brady. Belichick, I'm guessing, is at least in his 60s. Brady is like 39, 40. You know what I mean? So, Bill Belichick knows what's up more than Brady. Brady thinks he can do it, but Bill Belichick is like ready to start, farming for start teaching and preparing a new young quarterback, I think. And he really wanted to keep Garoppolo, and I think what they said was Kraft asked him to trade Garoppolo, and he was like, "Nah, I don't want to trade Garoppolo. I like him." And then Kraft was like, "No, I'm ordering you to trade Garoppolo," and forced him to trade him. And Bill Belichick wants to run that team. You know what I'm saying? He's the coach. Really owners, you think, oh, owners know more than coaches. Well, maybe, but the thing about owners is they're owners because they're billionaires. And they didn't make their $1 billion in the NFL. Okay, so they spend half their time running their business and then half the time running their team. But the coach spends 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on the team. He should have his hand on the heartbeat of the team, So anyways, though, but Kraft overruled that, which coaches hate because they know that they're in there 24 hours a day fooling with that team, and that the owner isn't. So they know more about the team. So, which is something that the Cowboys have done quite often, and people say we've made such grave mistakes because we've listened to Jerry Jones. And, throughout history, you got Jimmy Johnson left the Cowboys. You have a lot of coaches that left the team because the owner is telling them what to do. Have you ever heard the term hand puppet coach? You don't want to be like that. But anyways, though, so supposedly, according to some people, Bill Belichick is extremely mad about this, and so he just got rid of Garoppolo for a second round pick. Like the next day, Robert Kraft orders him to do it, and then the next couple of days he finds out he lets him go for a second round pick, which I'm sure Robert Kraft didn't like very much at all. So they've got some bad blood going back and forth. But this is supposedly, if you listen to the talking heads, okay? And I've come to find out that these talking heads, are looking for news. They report on the NFL all day, every day, so they run out of stories. So they're looking to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? To keep their show interesting. So personally, like, I don't think it's as big a deal as people are acting like. So that's my opinion. I mean, would it be great for me if Belichick quit the Patriots? Yeah. Even if he joins another team. I'm a Cowboys fan. Even if he joins the Giants, right? And then we have to contend with the Giants every year being one of the best teams. They might keep us out of the playoffs for years. But still, to me, that would be better than the Patriots breaking the Cowboys' record for Super Bowls in a year. Breaking their second place record behind the Steelers of 5 Super Bowls. And also breaking their 20 straight win season. See, people think the Patriots are the first of their kind, but no, there was a team like the Patriots before. I mean, they didn't win as many Super Bowls, but it was the Cowboys. The Cowboys were actually better than the current day Patriots. They had 20 straight winning seasons in a row, which the Patriots are only at like 15. So they haven't broken that yet. So if Belichick quits the Patriots and they have a losing season, boom, then the Cowboys record still stays. You know, so uh uh you know so anyways though, but I just don't think it's the biggest deal because I think Belichick would be a fool to leave the Patriots. He's in the perfect situation. He's winning Super Bowls every year. I don't think that he would be that ignorant to sever such a tie. The man's going to be in the Hall of Fame. The more he wins, the more money he'll make the rest of his life. He's such an icon in the sport. If he were to quit, he would be a shoo-in at NFL Network, CBS, any station, station he wanted to work for. He could do it. He could be a head coach anywhere else in the NFL. They might even let him own a team. Why would he quit such a beautiful, perfect situation? I think these talking heads, they want something like that to happen. They try to stir up stuff like that just to, cause a big deal, or maybe they don't like the Patriots, or they're not a big fan of billionaire owners or whatever, or whatever, So that's my opinion on the subject. It would be a huge deal if Belichick left the Patriots. The Patriots would no longer be good. You would have these fans, though, these young fans, that all they've ever seen is the Patriots win. And they would still be rooting for the Patriots like they're going to win. Just like what happened with the Lakers. The Lakers lose Phil Jackson. If you know anything about sports, it's over for the Lakers. But even though they lost them and they're having like a losing season afterwards, people are still like, will the Lakers win the playoffs? Maybe the Lakers will get super hot and win a bunch of games like they did back when they had Kobe and Shaq and Phil Jackson at coach. They're not going to do that anymore. Phil Jackson is gone. So I think if Belichick does leave, you'll still have these delusional Patriots fans that still think the Patriots are going to be just as good as they were before, but it'll never happen. So anyway, that's my opinion on that. Thank you.